good evening and warm welcome to everybody here. I have to say, I have never seen most of you looking so formal and well dressed. Everybody looks fantastic here this evening. It feels almost like it is the start of the racing season, seeing all of you in here this evening, which I think for one get very excited about. So it is great, of course, to see everybody here. My name is Jo Pack and I'm going to be your host for this evening, and I run a company on the Isle of Man called The Sport Package, and if you haven't seen it already, we are on Facebook and we are going to be going live this evening as well. So we've got live coverage on The Sport Package on Facebook. So just before you turn off your phones, because of course you're going to do that, if you could just go on to The Sport Package and let your friends and family know that we are live here this evening. So, what have we got in store for you? It is going to be an absolutely incredible evening with lots of fun as well. And already I'm going to have to get the out so that we can be a bit quiet. Now, Roy Moore, I know, does this every year, and I'm stepping into some very, very big boots with having to take over from Roy, but he has told me as the night goes on, you get a little bit rowdy. So I think I'm going to have some kind of whistle or something, Bruce, to help obviously keep the noise down. But what we're going to do this evening is we are going to raise lots and lots of money, because this is a fundraising event and we're here to raise lots and lots of money for the fabulous Joey Dunlop Foundation. So make sure that you have got your wallets out, because we're going to be coming out and we're going to be taking your money from you. But it is of course going to be for a very, very good cause as well. So talking about the Joey Dunlop Foundation, no better way to start the evening than introducing you to your new chairman. He's had a little drink, he's ready for the mic, he's feeling a bit nervous, so please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Chairman Bruce Baker.
Thank you, Joe. Right, good evening everyone. Just want to thank you all for the Joey Dunlop Foundation dinner. Special thanks to all our guests and supporters that have travelled across the water. It's typical mountain weather out there. It's not great, but I just want to say thanks to Hector Neal, well known to us for many years, supporter. And I know Hector, I was speaking to him when he was down in Europe last week, and then had to travel all the way back home to Ireland, and then he was kind enough to take up our invitation to come over to the Isle of Man to take part in the dinner tonight. So thank you, Hector. And I just want to say, I'll get this done nice and early, because it's a brilliant way of kick-starting the evening for us. Hector just happened to have a bottle of champagne, which was for the 1979 Millennium Sun 100 that was won by the late Joey Dunlop and given to Hector when he was riding his 500 Suzuki in that race. Hector kept the bottle of champagne in his collection on the Isle of Man, and it's been kindly offered by a business connection, Mr. Ian Martin from Elas, who has the machine, and he's kindly offered £500 to be given to the Joey Dunlop Foundation, which kickstarts us off tonight. So that's a brilliant, brilliant. And another one that had me nervous, because I only caught up with him about an hour and a half or so ago, John and the McGuinness family. Thank you very, very much for coming. I know John had an appointment yesterday, but he's true to his word. It was, it's not easy getting over to the Isle of Man all the time. So brilliant effort, and it's really good to see the whole family here as well. So thank you very much, John. There is an important person that can't be here, and she is, well, her words to me was heartbroken about not being able to join us tonight, and that was Linda Dunlop. Now, Linda had her flight booked months and months and months ago. She supports us year in, year out, and she does a black tie dinner every October for supporting the Joey Dunlop Foundation. And every time she comes over, she has a look around Brandbridge House. She makes a special point of going down, seeing what the improvements are, how things are going. And in 2017, we had William Dunlop and Gary Dunlop did the honour of us of opening up Braddon Bridge House extension for us. So the Dunlop family, they always welcome us in with open arms, and we'd love to have them over here. And unfortunately, due to illness, Linda's unable to come, but like I say, we've got John Harris, he's made his way over the sea, and again, Linda really wanted to catch up with John Harris, and yeah, she is really good. And I'll just end on that one. We should have a couple of other supporters in this room tonight. They come every year. Unfortunately, recently, they've had short illness and they've been taken from us. So I just want to say our thoughts are with the whole family there. So if I could just go on to 2017, it was a notable year for the Joy Dunlop Foundation in many reasons. And it all started at the start of the year under the guidance of Kevin Quirk, Bob Stimson and Charlie. We had Andy Farragut. Now I've just found out Andy Farragut's not here tonight because he's got the dreaded Logie as well now. So he's disappointed that he can't make us. But Andy Farragut and his team, they completed all the alterations of Braddon Bridge House. And the job they've done down there, I had loads of people coming up to me saying that new extension, it's just fantastic, and it just looks as though it's always meant to be there, the way they've matched it in, and they've done a stunning job on that. And I just wanted to say Andy was assisted by many tradesmen and suppliers, and we had to help us with the costs to make sure that we could deliver that with what we had. So Andy worked really hard on that one with everybody else, and I just want to thank all those. And we had the local company DLP, I don't know if many of you know, Disability Living Products down in Union Mills. They provided again all the kitchenettes and all the wet rooms for the 2 new apartments. Now that is a huge bonus for us. We would struggle, we definitely would struggle if it wasn't for DLP. So they give us all their new products, we test them out down at Braddon Bridge House, and yeah, we owe them a lot, so it's great to have them. I think we've got some representatives here, so thank you very much. Just towards the end of the build, before we got into the summer season, it was tight to get finished off. So I popped down and I actually saw the Neen family. Where the Neens, we had Richard, Dan and Ryan. And there's Ryan there with a paintbrush in his hand. And I was like, flip out, fella. So yeah, they turn a hand to anything, and they did a brilliant job. So yeah, just the Neen family over there, thank you very much. So, moving on from when we opened up, Kevin and Bob, they both decided to, in early 2017, that they wished to move on and do other things from JDF, but they wanted to ensure that the build project was completed on time, ready for the holiday trade and within budget. So to ensure that we did that, we had to unfortunately miss out on the Northwest 200 last year. We just couldn't commit to going. The priority was to get the extension completed and get all the holiday people that were booked in already in there. So that was delivered. So by the time the TT came around, the heavy spend was all done, and the charity was like beginning to pick up really well and carried on. So, in June, Kevin and Bob took their leave with a job very well done. So the foundation would just like to thank both of them for their years of hard work for JDF. And brilliant. So then, the problem we had, or a few of us had, well, the problem I had, once Kevin had left, we needed to find somebody to manage the Braddon Bridge House complex. So we looked over towards Gilly. Where's Gilly? Sitting over there. And, we put the offer to Gilly, and I think it's fair to say that she was a tad unsure and a bit hesitant about it all. But we wouldn't take no for an answer, so we threw her straight in at the deep end, right in the middle of the holiday season. It was mad. But luckily, Gilly excelled in her new role, and although it had its challenges, when you're dealing with general public, you're always going to get that one person who's never happy. But yeah, she did an amazing job, and we had so many visitors down there that just sort of like wanted to enjoy the whole experience, and that was just with Jilly helping us through that one. So thank you very much, Jilly, for doing such an amazing job. And then recently, just through the good work of Charlie Bond there, Charlie's been putting in quite a bit of effort down there, because it is a struggle, because with the extension, some of you might remember, it used to be the old office and the laundry room, and that went, so then we had like a laundry facility built out the back of the premises, but Julie had to share that with everybody else as a makeshift office. So Charlie's been converting like the shed down there into a lovely little office now for Julie. So, and then once we sort of like people stop wandering into the laundry and scaring the Jesus out of Julie, just get her back to the door. Yeah, he's done an excellent job on both the office and the laundry room down there. So thanks very much, Charlie. You Meanwhile, over in the UK, we have to take this opportunity to thank Barry and Penny, who are with us. Where's Barry and Penny? They travel to a huge amount of shows in the UK, travelling like quite great distances, and on a couple of occasions they're joined by our good friend John Harris there. And they spread the word of what it is we have to offer on the Isle of Man for the disabled visitors to the Isle of Man, opening it up and providing them with affordable accommodation that's easy access. And yeah, it's just tremendous that we